Welcome to another episode of Packs to Profit. We are on episode 9 now. Let's go, dude. We're almost in double digits. And in this week's episode, yeah, it's sick. Like, we're getting there. We're getting there. Hasn't been every week, like we said, but, we're trying. And so, episode 9, and this week is special. It's Journey Together release day, right? And we're obviously going to do our pack battle at the end. We actually have 2 packs from Journey Together. We are going to rip. So that should be fun. We've actually both already ripped some product. Today I ripped a ton. Gonna kind of go over the polls there too. But also just, kind of the prices, go over the prices for Journey Together release day. Kind of where things are at, the poll rates, maybe a little bit too, since it is actually Friday night when we're recording this, the 28th. And we're also going to talk about the Destined Rivals what do you want to call it? Shit show? That's the best way I can
that's the best way to put it.
As far as the Pokemon Center goes, we were both able to not to rub salt in the wound for anybody who did not get a Pokemon Center ETB, but Danny and I both were able to secure one. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about the other pre-orders, bots, how we love Best Buy. I saw someone call it Bot Buy. We're just gonna I love that name.
100%. Yeah. I'm done with Best Buy, bro. Like, I'm done.
Dude, I know you got the credit card. I know. We talk about that every week, but I hate Best Buy. I
hate them.
Yeah. Anyways, and then we're gonna finish off with the weekly watches and some fun pack battles. Really looking forward to it. I actually just made a post on Twitter too of like all that picture I sent you, the mountain.
Yeah.
I posted it. Had to. I don't care.
I seen it.
I don't. Okay.
I meant to comment and say scalper.
Did you like it though?
I like seen it and then closed the app right away. I was trying to get this. I'll go back on there. Don't worry. You want me to do it right now? I'll
crazy. No, you don't have to do it right now. I'm just kidding. But yeah, so it is Journey Together release day. I mean, I know everybody's been. It feels like it's the second week because everybody's been getting product all week. You've seen it at your Dollar Generals, your Family Dollars, or whatever. The stores don't even care anymore. They just put that shit out early. They just don't care.
Dude, speaking of that, so one of my buddies told me he went to this is crazy. He said he swung by the liquor store to pick up something, and he said he got to the counter, and he said they had sleeved Journey Together packs of liquor store. That's how far this is getting. That I'm assuming the guy.
What were they selling them for?
He didn't see it, and I was probably like, he's definitely selling over market. He probably got them for market.
100%.
He's probably selling for $10-12. I kind of wanted to go up there, but I'm gonna go up there maybe tomorrow and check it out.
Damn, I would have asked.
There.
Me and you, we would have asked. But how much are these packs? Like, that's crazy.
Yeah. Dude, as soon as he said it, I was like, man, they were probably definitely over market. He's probably scalping those boys.
Have to be, because there's no.
You think at a liquor store,
local liquor stores are getting
local.
No way.
Yeah, there's no way as a distributor. The guy probably scooped up some packs on who knows where, and he's like, yo, I know I can sell these, and he's probably selling for $12 a pack, $15 a pack.
Exactly, that's crazy, dude.
I'll inform us next week.
So what? We recorded episode 8 last Monday, which was a week and a half ago, and it went up.
Yeah.
Thursday, Friday time frame. So it's been a little bit. How has your past week or so been?
I mean, if you can't tell, I feel kind of sick, but it's due to the temperature going from 70 down to 20, and now we're back in the 60s. So my sinuses are just all messed up, and it's great. They're just
it's been a little sick
over here.
How are the little ones?
Nothing else really. They're
they get
good.
sick at all?
Oh, dude, all the time. They're
all the time. Yeah, sure. I just meant recently. Okay. I know you went through it last month.
Shockingly, they're both not sick right now, and I'm sick. So
okay. Hopefully they don't get sick now.
Sick, but
right. Awesome. Well, I want to talk about a little bit. Nothing crazy there. We mentioned it last week how we were ready for those pre-orders to hit the account, the credit card. Dude, it hurts.
Dude, it hurts. I was just getting. So I have my cards. If there's any charge over $100, it sends me a text.
Oh,
and it was like back to back, and then I was like, wait a second, I got 3 of these, and then a couple hours later, there's the other one. I was like, oh, God, dude, stop.
What day was it? I think I texted you Tuesday or Monday night when I got a text from Walmart. Your pre-order is on the way.
Oh yeah, dude.
Hey, dude, I didn't
Speaking of
order
that,
anything from
dude,
Walmart. What?
I wish I sent you this picture. So I think I had two separate. I thought I ordered four booster bundles from Walmart, but maybe I ordered two separate ones. I don't know. So I got two giant boxes from Walmart, and I was like, "What the?" I was like, "What the hell?" So I opened these boxes up, dude, and I don't have the
No.
box next to me,
Oh,
bro. I
okay.
have a picture of it. I'll send it to you. It was a
Okay.
massive box with two booster bundles in each. It's absolutely wasted. It was
That's so much
crazy.
funnier than I got. Oh my god, I got one box with four in it because I also had the Walmart pre-order with four
Was it
bundles.
a
That's
big
so funny.
box?
No, I mean like I don't know. It wasn't like my Home Depot box back
Dude,
here.
no, mine was about half the size of that. Two booster
That's
bundles.
crazy. No,
No, I'm just
mine was definitely oversized. Actually, for four bundles, it was cool. It was chill. It was probably like a quarter that size. Anyways, like
it
with
is stupid.
also Lindsay and I locked in a place. We're gonna move in next Friday, so we got boxes everywhere.
Probably
So
take a
excuse
episode
the
off.
mess.
Oh no, we'll get one in. We'll be
Maybe.
able to get one in.
No, maybe. Yeah, maybe we might have something in the works next week. Might have a guest
Yeah, I
on
was gonna
for the first
say.
time. Might have a guest on, and you might be familiar if you play the game at all or watch YouTube. So we'll see what if we can lock that up.
Little
But
teaser.
little teaser. Uh, so we're moving, and that's gonna be great, but it's just a mess. And this was, moving expenses. I think I was telling you, like rent.
Oh, dude.
I mean, rent is what it is. It sucks, but you gotta always put a security deposit because we're not buying a
Yeah,
house just
that's
yet.
oof.
And so we had to pay for this month in this place.
Yeah.
It's brutal. And
But
then
hey,
you get the
you won't.
Pokemon Center charge.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah,
god, dude. At least
yeah.
you won't have any more pipes like bursting or floors leaking or all kinds of crazy stuff that you know
Yeah,
of
it is
yet.
yeah. Well, it's a brand new place too, so no one's ever lived there.
Perfect.
Dude, it's great.
Perfect.
It's so nice too. It's night and day to this
Oh.
place in this shithole. I want to call it basically. It's been a
That'll be
nightmare
sweet.
here.
Make sure you get that
Yeah.
room set up right away so we can get the pod going back.
Oh, it's
You know.
going. Are you kidding me? Lindsay doesn't play
I like how
games. So.
I like how you have the boxes all over the place, but you still have your whole shelf set up. It's
It
perfect.
was fun. Yeah. Well, Lindsay's been
Love it.
packing. Shout out Lindsay. Like once again, she's not gonna mess around. She's gonna start packing shit. She's gonna get the room set up. I'm gonna barely breathe in the place, and it'll be fucking ready. But oh my god, excuse my language, dude. But she's like, I'll leave that up because you're still recording. but
Oh
then she just
yeah, dude. She
she
knows.
just leaves boxes everywhere.
Yeah.
She
Hey,
didn't know we were recording. Yeah, I'm just kidding. It was worse. There's bags over here that you can't even see.
that's
Anyway,
fine.
so I wanted to also mention this week. So with the move, with all these expenses coming up, I did decide to sell some sealed stuff. Uh, just posted like a lot. Market value of the lot was about 2,000, and I got someone to buy the lot for 80%. So it wasn't
That's
quite
sweet.
2,000. It was like 1,900, but they bought it for like 15 something. So it's like 80% market value. Absolutely. I still made a good profit. I made like $700. I think I
Yeah, dude.
paid
That's
800 for this
man.
stuff. So I mean, you can't always get market, and that's fine. We
No.
talk about this all the time. We're like, oh, dude, but we're not getting they're hitting us with this fees, and then we got to pay shipping. TCGplayer, eBay.
Right.
Sometimes it sucks. It sucks. We always talk about it, but
But I mean, with eBay and TCGplayer, you're still gonna get hit with it's pretty much like you're getting market,
it's pretty
right?
much
Like
yeah, it's
or
pretty
I
much
mean,
like
it's
you're
pretty much
getting
like you're getting
80%.
80%.
Right,
Yeah, I mean,
right,
you're
right.
never gonna get the full market unless you just happen to be at like a card show and someone's like, "Hey, I want that. How much is the market? I'll just give you market."
Yeah,
But dude,
yeah.
that's so much extra work you got to set up to do.
It kind of
I don't have
is.
time
It
for that
kind of
right now.
is. And I do want to vend. I just don't have time for it, and I don't really have a
Right.
lot. So local shows would be cool. And so I want to do that in the future. But
Yeah,
something
one
I mentioned
day.
to you, and we should really think about, and if you have a sealed collection and things that are worth a good bit, is to this is what we do. That's kind of why this is why we started collecting these sealed stuff. And
Yeah.
we missed out on stuff before. Wouldn't be a Pax Profit episode if we didn't talk about Team Up. And we missed out on stuff before, and we
Dude.
told ourselves, dude, let's just. You said something to me back in the day, like, dude, and I never thought about it. It's Pokemon product is such a good investment because it will never
Doesn't
go down. It only goes up over time. Yeah, it fluctuates, but when it goes out
it'll
of
be
print,
under
it's
market.
done.
Yeah, it's done. And we've obviously seen stuff go under market. I mean, look at like the Fusion
Yeah.
Strike days. I mean, but now Fusion Strike packs are like $8, $9. I don't even know I
Oh,
know they're
dude,
more than
yeah,
market.
right. They're more than that,
Uh,
bro.
More? So that's what I
Oh
mean.
yeah,
Like they were under $4 for a while.
they're
All
at least
those
10.
early
At
or
least.
end yeah.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah,
it's
of
like
course.
you might sit under market for a little bit, but especially with the hype that's going on right now, you might never see it under market. But
Right.
in the future, it might go back to those stages where like you get booster boxes at 120, but then they go down to 100. And it's like, all right, I'm underwater right now if I want to sit on this. But at some point, that's going to go up. People open this constantly, and it will start becoming scarce. It's inevitable. The demand will
Exactly,
always be there.
dude. Exactly. And I don't know. You like know these things, but I didn't. ADHD, man. Like
Yeah,
I don't think about that. I wasn't focusing on that part of it, especially because I was playing the game and always
right,
wanted to play the game competitively. I never thought
right.
about keeping a booster box sealed. Like what? Like what? What do you mean? I'm ripping this bad boy. I'm trying to pull a heater. And then yeah, I don't know. Like you kind of hit me with that one day, and I was like, damn, that's kind of fire. That's facts.
Dude, it kinda like, I kinda started thinking about it, this as this always gets brought up every episode of Obsidian Flames, um, so it was that set I kinda really started thinking about it, so I think I ordered 3 booster boxes
Yeah.
because, like, that Charizard was coming out, I was like, "Man, I really wanna pull that card, blah, blah, blah," and I think I always planned on keeping 1 sealed, and I was like, "Alright, I'll order 3, if I don't pull it the first one, I'll open the second one, and I'll keep the third one sealed, whatever," and I happened to pull it the first one, and ever since then, I was like, "Man, keeping this sealed actually feels kinda nice," like, I know this is gonna stay valuable over time, but it was the fact that I pulled that card early. I mean, obviously, that doesn't happen every time, you're not gonna pull that chase every first box,
Right.
but that's kind of where I started really keeping a sealed box, other than that random Hidden Fates ETB I have, which actually is replaced up here. Put the box there.
Hey, journey together, boy. Let's
I swapped it
go.
out today.
Let's go,
But yeah, I just had that random one sealed, and then I just started keeping more stuff sealed, and here we are today.
dude. You need to think about it. That was not that long ago, just about 2 years.
Oh,
It released in
all right.
August of 2023, and I think was it 151 because we were obviously looking forward to 151. We were like,
Yeah,
we were
and
like,
that's when we
we
were like,
know,
we got to keep a bunch of this stuff sealed
yeah, we got to
because
get
we know,
151 and keep it sealed, and we were
yeah,
spot
can't
on
get
with
the
that.
master set.
Not yeah, exactly. Get the master set, and we have product sealed. We're kind of just on top of that. This whole conversation though came from the profit side of the sealed stuff, and so
Yeah.
I was explaining it to Danny, and not that he doesn't know this, but we always do kind of gripe about not getting market. And I was like, you know what? I'm making almost 100% profit selling this to this guy right now for 80%, and he's gonna make, I don't know, 25% profit, 30%
I mean, that's
profit, which is normal for a business, right? That's like what you're okay with, right? And dude, I'm making like I don't care.
yeah,
Like
dude.
go ahead and sell that or keep it sealed,
Yeah,
whatever.
you're
I
right.
made a good bit. Like that's
Yeah,
and of
I feel
course,
like I feel like
go ahead.
80%, you gotta be happy with 80% like that, because
Yeah.
80% of what you pay, like, that's of what the market is,
Dude,
where
yeah.
you
Yes.
spent
Sorry.
$60, like, I think I was telling you I was talking to a shop about selling some stuff to them, right? And they
Yep.
had offered me 80%. It was like a 151 PCETB, a Paldean Fates 150 or PCETB, and a 151 bundle. They're like, "All right, I can give you 80% market," which would be like, I think it was like $630. Dude, I spent $150 on that, and I'm gonna make $500. Like, that's almost 4 times it's 400%,
Dude,
close to 400%. You
that's what
know,
I'm
it's
saying.
like,
That's extreme. Those are like really good investments. Those
right,
sets,
yeah,
and it's
right.
super hot, of course. But dude, that's insane. 3x,
Yeah.
4x money in anything is just
Yeah, it's stupid.
it's stupid. It's you're the goat if you do that consistently.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah. So and that's kind of like why we started the podcast too, just to get into that a little bit. Like we were always investing in it. Dude, why don't we just talk about this shit? And it's been obviously helpful that the hobby has been extremely crazy in that sense, but it's been still hard to manage because we'll get into the pre-order stuff, especially as it keeps happening set after set. More people get into it, more people kind of know what they need to do. Like everybody missed out on Surging. Pretty much everyone missed out on Prismatic. Journey Together, people started kind of figure stuff out, join Discords, people had bots set up, and now with Destined Rivals, it's like everybody knows.
And of course, it happens on a set that, for collectors and fans, is one of the most sought after sets. But now you have scalpers attached to it, and it's even harder to get because of that. But it's a set where people have been looking forward to this set and asking for this set for years. Finally is here, and the hobby's at an all-time high of scalpers and people trying to make quick $10 on something.
Oh, dude, we're cooked. Yeah, we're cooked. Yeah, it's so, and yeah, I mean, anytime there's a market like this, it's gonna happen. There's nothing you can do about it when supply can't meet demand. These people come in and take advantage of it. You see it in every hobby, every collectible hobby, and there's nothing that we can do. We just have to wait. And Pokemon.
I mean, speaking of that, we see the statement.
Yeah. You gonna bring that up?
I mean, yeah.
So I'm going through. I'm going through the hits right now. I'm kind of organizing them. About to show them off.
Yeah, here I got it pulled up right here.
My boy.
So, I mean, it's now their second statement of them talking about how hard this is to keep their stock replenished. And I mean, it's just we need to start seeing some evidence of them actually trying to do this. Because I mean, you can say as much as this is the second time they've said it. They said it with Prismatic, and they're saying it now. But until we start seeing this stuff become more available, like I don't want to keep seeing statements. Like I'm sick of seeing statements.
Yeah, we need to see some evidence, right? That's the whole point. Like we need to see. And I don't know. I feel like there has been more product on shelves.
I feel like with Journey, there actually is a lot more. The pictures I've been seeing, dude, I feel like there's a lot. It's a lot more available, but there's still a lot more people.
Yes, and who knows? They may have changed things up a bit. They may have, because they put the Prismatic statement out like a week before release. So that was around January 10th when they put that statement out. So maybe they kind of were preparing and did print a little more, or maybe I don't know. Like who knows, right? Besides the Pokemon company themselves and people working there, they could have just kind of ramped up a little bit. Like, okay, let's allocate this. Let's like get this spot open. Let's start printing this. I don't know. Over time, every companies do that, right? At Pokemon, no different.
Right.
Like the industry I'm in, like some months are busier than others, and they're working overtime in the factories. It's the same thing. Like, maybe okay, we need more.
At what point do we see it? Has it already started? Is Journey Together going to be that?
Yeah, and where I was going with that, I'm sorry, you kind of.
Oh no, you're good.
You brought me back. Where I was going with that is that, we know, and we've talked about this on previous episodes. It takes about 9 months. 9 months to, let's say, Destined Rivals comes out in May. That means they started printing it in, do some math for me, like August, right? August timeframe is when that stuff started printing. I don't know how long the print run goes for in advance, or if that's when it ends. Like I don't know. I'm assuming that's when it starts, and it takes a few months, normally. But this isn't normal, and they're gonna I'm sure they kind of ramped up production,
and
we're starting to see it.
What confuses me the most here is how is there so much 151 printed? I feel like they were printing 151 for 2 years, man. Like it was always, hey, there's more. Charizard Super Premium Collection has 151 packs. There's no way. I mean, maybe they had that on hand. I don't know.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Why was that so readily available for so many new products, but they're having such issues with the sets after that? Were they just trying to get ahead of printing? I don't know. Like, can they
I
go
don't
back
know on
and
that one. Yeah,
yeah,
that's a
it's
good
yeah, I
question.
know. It was
You know what
it
I
was
mean?
more of like
Just
a
general question, right? Like,
yeah,
not
like how
directly. Yeah, I know.
we need someone who works there to give us a call.
Yeah, I know.
Let us know.
Seriously. If we ever get more than 10 views on YouTube, maybe somebody can somebody
Yeah.
can fill us in. Oh my
One
gosh.
day in our maybe a couple years from now, we'll have some inside sources that we can help out.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe
Because
if we get our Costco sponsorship, we can get some
dude,
people
we're
to.
still waiting on it. I forgot to put that in the thumbnail for the last episode.
Oh, dude,
I mean,
put
let
it in
alone
this one.
I forgot to put the thumbnail up for like 3 or
Yeah,
4 days. So
nobody missed it.
that might I was say that might impact the reason. There's 6 views or 7 views. But no, seriously, exactly. Maybe one day we'll have more inside information, but right now we just speculate, and I feel like we do a pretty good job just based on what we see on the internet and what we have experienced. That's all you can ask
Yeah,
for.
we do
Uh,
our best.
we do. I think we do a good job, man. I'll at least pat us on the back. We've called a lot
Yeah,
of the stuff that's happened and talked about things before others. I think.
we have.
You agree?
Trying to think of some examples, but it's hard to hard.
Oh, well, one thing I was thinking about is we talked about the like pocket influence, Pokemon
Yeah,
Pocket,
right. And
months
then
ago, like
TCG
episode 2 or
player
3.
posts a huge article about it.
Yeah, yeah. And honestly, I feel like I've heard a few sources talk about that recently, and it's becoming like more publicly acknowledged that that is definitely what caused it. And I've seen people on Twitter just straight up post like just the recent collection, and it's all since Prismatic or
Yeah,
Surging
dude.
Sparks. And they're like, Pocket got
You
me back
already
into this, and I'm like, yeah,
I know you already know what photo I'm thinking of. The one that's just it's on every post. It's the shelf. It's like somebody's shelf and it's the
yes,
same
dude,
picture.
yes, dude. I remember when
It's
that
like,
got
here's my
posted.
sealed
That, yeah,
collection. And
yeah,
someone's like, oh, you can tell when you started. It was
yeah,
like,
yeah, 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 yeah.
uh,
Well, I want to
I
say
mean,
something too.
again,
Yeah.
nothing wrong with that. It's fine. It's just a
No.
very
Yeah.
funny picture.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of the stuff I sold in that like 1900 2K lot
Yeah,
was some more year and a half till now. It wasn't like super old stuff, and it was all extra. I have at least one more thing of everything
yeah.
I sold. You know, so
That's what I'm working on getting rid of is like the double extra stuff I have.
yes, 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 yes. Because I, still want to like that's the whole point of it. I'm like, what if I just keep it forever? like I'm gonna die one day. like
Yeah,
let me
there's
see
no
some
point.
benefits out of this crap. Yeah.
And then you use that to buy Journey, and then you can use the extra to buy possibly Destined Rivals if it's ever available.
Dude,
And fill out its
I'm
own world and
never,
just keep building it.
yeah, I'm never sniffing Destin Rivals outside of that PCETB.
Dude, I still can't believe we got PCTV. But we'll obviously get into that a little later.
Yeah, yeah. Let's what do you want to talk about now? Just the poll rate or the rates, in the hits we've got
Yeah,
from
I
our.
mean, so a TCG player, they did post, their pull rates. But they said what 8,000 packs. Wouldn't that be a nice gig to do? Rip 8,000
Yeah.
packs and just. But anyways, I feel like these pull rates are a lot better than the prismatic pull rates, like a lot better. So
Night and
are we?
day, essentially.
It's night and day. I mean, are we looking at hey, they're actually doing something and they're like, let's make these pull rates a little better, kind of to deter scalpers? I mean, think about it like this: if
Well,
you're with prismatic, a scalper, they see that Umbreon, and they're like, all right, I can try to pull one of these and sell for $1,500. And then the top card in this set is the Lily. What is it? The Lily's Clefairy EX or Clefairy, and that's what 220 right now. Is it deterring? Those profits are pretty much disappearing for these people, right?
right.
I don't know.
The hit rates seem amazing, and I'm about to show you what we pulled.
Yes,
I'm like, yeah,
yes.
I completely agree. Hit rates are, pull rates, whatever you want to call them, are a lot better. Um, I don't. Oh, I thought you still had it up. My bad. I'm looking at
Oh
the
no.
graphic right now, and obviously we knew that it was going to be better than Prismatic because it's a full set. Surging Sparks was really bad. They made that really rough.
It was awful.
Let me see. And how many cards were in Surging Sparks? Do we know?
We'd have to do some researching here.
No. I just didn't know if you knew off the top of your head.
I do not.
I think it's like 200 something, right? Or is it high? I'll look it up real quick.
262.
Holy, see, so that's like a normal set. So I think this has to do with that too. So again, something we called earlier on, we called that Destined Rivals would be both Team Rocket and Heatwave Arena, but Journey Together was just we very rarely get the Japanese set as a 1-to-1 transfer. It's usually 2 Japanese sets, 1 English set. That's why there's so many cards. But in this set, in this base set, there's 159 plus, secret rares and hyper rares and all that. So that's a big difference too. So, you know what I mean?
Maybe I was wrong on Surging Sparks. Yeah, no, you're right. I think I was wrong on Surging Sparks.
Well, 262 might have been like the total. There might be like 220, but this base
252. Sorry, 252.
So 252 total, or is that like the before secret rares?
Oh, that's total. So that
okay.
Never mind.
That's still probably 60 or 50 cards more than Journey Together, easily, I would say.
So it looks like 191. It would be 191.
So 61 cards more. Yeah. Okay. So that's a big difference too. So you're going to see a lot more of those hyper rares or special illustration rares, because I think there's only 6 special illustration rares in the set. 6 or 7.
This set?
Yeah, 6 or 7.
Or in
you got the trainers. There's Salamence EX and Volcanion. I think.
Yes.
And I think that's it.
That's correct.
There's only 6.
There's 6. Yep.
6 SIRs. Okay. I mean, that's not a ton. So if you open a booster box and you're guaranteed SIR,
right.
16% chance to get Lily or N.
Is that like a confirmed thing that there's going to be one in booster box? I mean,
I just thought that's how it was always. I don't think I've ever opened up a booster box and not pulled an SIR in the.
Dude, you know what's gonna happen to me?
Era.
I'll let you guess what's gonna happen to me.
You're gonna get fucking 2 hyper rares or something, and
no, I'm gonna get hops. I'm gonna get the hop.
Dude, but that card's worth a good bit. Like, that's a good collector.
And I will sell it immediately.
Bummer.
They'll be so mad.
Bummer.
You want it? You can. I'll let you buy it off. I'll swap.
All right, deal. All right, bet.
It's yours. I'll give you a discount. I'll give you free for 85%.
Damn, that's a good deal, bro. No, I feel it. But yeah, that kind of that factor plays into the hit rates, and something to think about. So it's good to see that, though. But this set, on the logic of 9 months before, was being printed in the middle of summer last year, and we weren't really in the boom yet.
Right.
I mean, there was when was the? We don't have to get into this too much, but there was kind of like an illustration rare boom last year.
Yes.
I want to say that was around springtime, maybe summertime. So maybe maybe.
I feel like it was a little bit. I think it was a little bit after that, because I was buying them pretty cheap still in the summer. I think maybe not. I don't know.
Maybe it was the spring. Maybe it was early last year. I think it was early. Anyways, I don't think that really had a factor because it dipped pretty quick after that. But
yeah.
But they wouldn't have had time, is all I mean. Like, this stuff that they sent out was the first print of everything, Like, that's what they had, right?
Right.
Unless maybe December. You know what? I guess that could be a thing. December, January, they could have, like we talked about earlier, is like, hey, we need to print some more stuff. Like, now, can we? How do we do it? And then some of us got the new stuff. Some of us didn't. That would be shady. That would be so shady, though. Like, oh my, that would be so like, yeah, let's increase the hit rates. Let's, put more cards in these boxes. And some people get that, some people don't off the first wave. Oh gosh. But
there's no way. I don't think you wouldn't. There's no way you'd ever know. They could just do it, and you would never know. The only way you could even prove it could be possible is, let's say you had 8,000 packs right off the first printer, and
In
then 8,000
TCG, yeah.
packs. Yeah, like there's no actual way you could do it unless you
These
had
are
some
just the
sort
weird
of,
things
you
that
know.
pop in my head that are possibilities that aren't really probably possibilities, but
I think we just think too much
you know,
into it. Like,
exactly.
really?
We just think about it too much, and
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, technically, anyway. Uh, so I think I did mention this before. I pre-ordered the 4 booster boxes. We've definitely talked about this before. 4 booster
Yep.
boxes. I thought it was only 4 booster bundles, but it was 8. And then
Oh, it
the
was 8?
2, it was 8
Oh,
because
you got the 6 and then the 2 from Walmart.
yeah, or whatever it was,
Right.
yeah. And Walmart or the 2 Pokemon Center ETBs that came
Yes.
here to me from my pre-orders. And
Yes.
so I'm sitting there, I'm like, man, we're just gonna open up 1 box and like 2 bundles, right? Because I'm sending you 2 bundles. We'll still have 4
Yeah.
bundles, 2 bundles, a booster box, still have 3 booster boxes. Decide what I want to do. But dude, we opened the first booster box and we did pull the Lindsay pulled the Iono's
Yeah, that's
special
that's sweet.
illustration rare, right?
Definitely solid.
Dude, so solid. I mean, outside of the ends and the Lily's Clefairy, that's the one you
Yeah,
want,
that's definitely the
you know?
one. Definitely not Hop.
Definitely not. And got a bunch of EXs here, but I'm going to show what else. So she took the left side of the box and I got the right side, and the left side was obviously better. But she also pulled.
Damn. Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't even
dude.
send you a pic. I
Oh,
was gonna say,
dude,
yeah,
damn, yeah, that's
yeah,
sweet.
dude.
Oh, I got
This is
dibs
like,
on that.
yeah, this is like pack 3. I'm like, you realize that's
Damn.
an insane pull, and she had no idea. I was like, oh my gosh, I was like, oh my
Damn.
gosh, yeah.
Yeah,
And I
that's
think
sick.
my first sweet pull was an Articuno
Yeah, hell yeah.
out of that same box. I was like, oh yeah, let's go. That's sweet. She always rips her packs faster than me, so
You're like
she
2 packs in, she's like 9 packs in.
yeah, dude. Like I had 5 packs left out of like the 18,
I
and
like
she was
taking my time. I like
me
building
too,
the suspense.
me too.
So
Yeah.
I told you a little bit. So I opened what I opened. I opened 2 3-pack blisters because I had a bunch of them out at Best Buy.
Hey.
And then I opened a booster box, but I just picked 5 random packs. Like I
Yeah.
didn't like, but and it did pretty good. Like from the blisters, I did pull the
Yes,
non-stamped,
sir.
which
Yes,
the
sir.
stamped one is the same price. Um, and I thought this was a hit until you sent me the picture of you pulling 2 of them, but
Okay,
I
yeah,
did pick
yeah, yeah,
Articuno.
yeah. So I did my booster bundle did have another Articuno in it. Yeah, but the
Of
bundle though.
course.
Yeah, of
I
course.
pulled this SOB. You can have it if you want.
Yeah, just to flex, just to flex. No.
Yeah.
Uh,
But I mean, it felt like I felt pretty good just from I opened 11 packs, and these were the out of the 11 packs, these were 6 cards that were in the packs.
yeah,
So I mean, dude, that's over
insane.
half. Where
That's an
I
insane
mean,
hit rate.
obviously the basic EXs are eh, but still 6 out of, I mean, and again, it was like random packs, but collecting
Well,
11 packs,
yeah, that's random packs,
pretty good.
and you pulled 2 IRs.
3,
Oh yeah, the hops. Yeah, 3.
yeah, nah,
Yeah, insane.
3, yeah, 3 and 11, right? The hit rate's 1 and 12. So either I'm getting insane, I just pulled the right packs, got insanely lucky, or these hit rates are true to number. Like they're
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
Are we
Well, this
are we
was
back?
my dude. We might be back because listen, like this booster bundle was insane. It was insane. I'm about to show you. It was one of the Articunos. I left it in the stack, but I got another Tapu Koko.
All
Sick,
right.
right? Okay, cool. Got the Articuno.
Yep.
This Clodsire EX,
Uh,
but 4 out of the 6 packs,
yeah,
and
dude.
then
damn.
Sheesh.
Yeah, dude. That's a sweet one too. And that's
It is
actually pretty
sweet.
cheap. That's like
It
I feel
is.
like that's definitely something that's gonna get bought up.
Yeah, no, this is cheaper than I thought it was going to be, and its release date's 1/15. This was actually going to be my weekly watch,
Oh
so
well.
boom,
Yep.
still is, you know. And
No,
then,
that's yeah, that's a solid bundle, dude.
dude, super solid bundle. I'm gonna
I'm
show
trying to
you
so the two
Lindsay's
so
too.
I could so these two were from the two blisters, and
Yeah.
then these four were from
Oh yeah,
five of
yeah,
the
dude, 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5
Insane,
packs.
dude. This guy's nuts.
But dude, I was pulling from left, right, middle, front. I pulled all over the place, so I might not get anything the rest of this box. We'll see.
Maybe I don't know. That'd
Dude,
be unlucky.
I might just be toast.
I can't remember. It was probably another one of these. Dude, we have so many of these EXs. It's actually crazy. I'm gonna show you. Dude, I keep doing that. I was like, I just read Lily's Pearl, and I put it in because we separated them. We put them in the trainer pile, and
Yeah.
she's like, "You gonna take a picture of the hits?" And I was like, "Yeah." I'm gonna be like Lily's side, and like I was just thinking that, and Lindsay's like, "What?" I was like, I meant Lindsay. And she's like looking at me
Oh
like,
no.
what? I was like,
Oh my
relax,
god.
please relax. And I just about did it again because I'm looking at a card she pulled. So she did pull this out of her booster bundle.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Hey, you
pretty
guys got
sweet.
some solid hits, dude.
Yeah, I mean, this was out of her booster bundle too, just a regular hop station, which is cool because it's a competitive card.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
I got clapped up by that deck earlier.
so, dude, I'm not gonna lie. We sit there, we just had some mad heat, right? We're like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? Let's open up another booster bundle. And honestly, since I have 4 booster boxes, I've made the decision. I'm just gonna keep the 2 sealed,
Yeah, okay.
put them away. We ripped another box. We got crazy. Couldn't
A
contain
bundle or
ourselves.
a booster box?
Both a booster
Oh
bundle, a
shit.
third booster
Oh
bundle,
shit.
and a
Like
second
crazy.
booster box. Yeah, yeah. It was a lot of kind of had to, not really had
You're like,
to.
hey, I'll be ready at 8:45. I was like, oh,
Yeah, I
all
was
right,
like,
he's
hey
opening
man,
more
we're still
packs. He's
ripping.
going
We're still
crazy.
ripping.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. So this was the first hit Lindsay pulled out of the first booster box. It was just, I was like, no,
Jeez.
full art. That's our full art for the box. I was kind of mad, but then, I mean, this was a full art trainer from the first
Yeah.
box. Still not like great, right? Trying to look here. These are all from the second box. Actually, I already showed all those other hits were from the first box too, except the ones I mentioned that were from the bundle. So I did pull the hops Wooloo as well
All right.
out of the second box.
It's basically a bookmark, but nice pull.
Dude, it's gonna be good for competitive. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a decently priced
Dude, I
card.
just
She pulled these 2 out of her side of the box.
damn.
Another
You got
Lily's.
another one? Damn.
Yeah, we got 2 of them. Yeah, and then she pulled
You
these
guys
2
cleaned
illustration
house.
rares. Dude, it's in. I'm not kidding. 90 packs total, right? 3
Okay.
bundles, 2 booster boxes. Sorry, I know we're just taking up a lot of time. So she pulled up both of these. I
You're
think the
good.
Frit might have been
Damn.
out of a bundle. I don't even remember anymore, man. I try to keep it organized. But and then she pulled all the heat, bro.
Dude, yeah, she's pulling all kinds of heat.
She pulled
Damn.
this out of the booster box. And I pulled this bad boy
Okay. Yeah, you got it.
out of the box. And then the last hit, we're going through all these cards. I'm like, damn, we got the Hops Wooloo, we got the Lilies Riombe, we have all the IRs, Kilowattrel. I was like, you know what we
Yeah.
haven't pulled yet? Enzorark. I'm not kidding you. The next pack after I said that, she fucking pulled it.
No chance,
Dude, she
dude.
pulled this.
That's so sick.
Like you can't even make that up.
Damn.
Literally
No,
after I
that's
said that.
crazy.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so 2 booster boxes. I mean, dude, I can't. I actually didn't even
Oh,
open
you.
up the entire booster box. We had 14 hits and I had 3 or 4 packs left. I'm like, okay, like there's no
Oh
way
my
there's anything in
god.
those packs. Yeah, dude, like the hit rates are crazy.
Are two of those packs the ones you're about to open up at the end here?
One is from that booster box. Those like 3 or 4 packs that were remaining, and then one is from one of the bundles.
Duds. Well, the bundle might be good. Oh, or you just pull more heat.
Dude, I don't know. I don't really know. Like, dude, this heat is crazy. Like,
yeah, you guys got some crazy heat. That's nuts. You pulled everything. That's crazy,
7,
dude.
28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35 EX
Holy
or
shit.
higher. Out of 90 packs, that's over a third. Like,
yeah, that's over a third. That's really good.
Dude, I'm pretty happy with.
Oh
with
yeah, you guys got all the bundles and the best boxes.
Dude,
and all
the
kinds of crazy shit.
Enzork. I was like, dude, that's the one I wanted the most. Like, yeah, Lily's Clefairy, cool, but dude,
did it have that? That's the card that could have had the weird like shadow in it, right? Or was it the
I'm not familiar. What do you shadow?
Remember we were talking about the misprinted Enzor?
Talking about the Japanese one?
I didn't know if it was in English. I couldn't remember if it was an English one.
I think it was just Japanese. The gold. It was like the gold one had that outline. Had the IR outline, I think.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
You pulled that too. Madman.
Dude, Journey Together is our set.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah.
So out of the top 10 cards you guys pulled,
yeah, let me know.
Well, if you're counting the Enzork, the gold one, you guys pulled 5 of them.
That's insane.
Yeah. So out of 90, it would have been 94 packs. How many are in the building battles? 4. So out of 94 packs, and you haven't even opened all the packs. How many packs do you have left? 2?
5. I still have 3 others sealed.
Out of 89 packs, you pulled 5 of the top 10 hits.
That's nutty. That is nutty.
You pulled one of them twice. The Articuno.
Yeah, the Articuno. Yeah.
So 6 out of 89 were the top 10. That's fucking crazy.
Dude. I have seen a lot of success on Twitter too with people pulling, but like we definitely pulled heat. Like you guys 2 of the trainer SIRs. We could have had 2 Volcanions. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, right.
And the Volcanion, I don't know what it's priced at, but the Salamence is still priced pretty good. Volcanion, I'm not sure.
Salamence is at one. It's probably at like 140, and the Volcanion's at
that's good.
Like 40.
Okay, that one's not as good.
It's like 130. This is the lowest is like 135, and then the Volcanion, the lowest, we're looking at like 37. It's like $100 difference.
Okay. Crazy. I'm stoked, bro. That's why I was like, dude, honestly, this brought me back. So we're back. We're back on ripping packs. I was like,
no, I'm still out on ripping packs. I'm still pissed. Until I finish this booster box, I'm gonna be pissed.
Dude, if I pull
the ends or the Hopzation, I will fucking lose my mind. I will lose my mind.
Okay.
Just anything but that card. I swear to God.
Okay, that's fair.
I mean, it's an okay card. I'll be happy with anything else. No, now watch. I'm gonna get the Volcanion.
Dude, yeah, you'd rather have the Hop. Don't lie to me.
Yeah, okay. In that regard, sure.
Yeah. Okay. I can't wait to see I hope you got the pack right there. I hope that's got the SIR in it.
Yeah, I'm gonna call this one. This is gonna be it right here.
It's got the Hopzation.
Dude, it does, yeah.
No,
dude, I will. Oh my God!
Imagine. No, dude, we kind of. We'll see.
Hey, we have been. I mean,
we'll see that
we've been speaking things into existence, not quite exactly existence, but pretty fucking close.
That's what I know. That's why I said we'll see. I was like, you know what? It might be the basic Zation EX actually. Just the regular art one would be so troll actually.
So it was what you said something about the Mew. Was it the Mew in the?
It was the Mew Celebrations Mew. Yes,
but you pulled a different one, and then it was the Cresselia. But you pulled. Yep. Oh, I pulled.
You pulled it, yeah.
The other one.
Oh my gosh, dude! That's where you pulled a Zation out of that pack. I'm gonna fucking shit. All right.
I'll just. That would suck.
That would suck, dude. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I was a little reluctant to show you the hits and stuff because I know you haven't gone through all your box yet, your bundle. I was just like, dude, man, it was crazy. That's why I didn't send any more picks because we didn't open up the second booster box. Yeah. when I sent
Yeah,
that.
that
I don't
was
know.
so that was like
Yeah.
right before we had got on. Okay.
It was right before.
So yeah, I'm excited. I mean, it
Dude,
feels
and
like the rates
you
are good unless you just got crazy lucky, which is
no way.
possible. But
Yeah,
man,
and dude, you pulled 4 out of 5 packs out of there
yeah,
and 4 hits.
right,
Like,
right. So I mean, we'll
yeah.
see.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm
So
feeling good. Yeah, I'm feeling good about it. But yeah, you want to go from good vibes
I
to
mean,
bad
I
vibes?
guess
Yeah.
yeah, we can hit some bad vibes here.
All right.
Yeah. Other than so to start off with the horrible experience we had with Journey or Destined Rivals, we were very fortunate to get these PC TVs. I will say that, and I am thankful for that. But it was a nightmare to do.
Dude.
You want to hear my story about how this happened for me?
Yes, I do. Give me 1 second and I'm going to share my screen.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't
That's
I don't
absurdity.
know like what's going on here, but there's no way this is even
There's no way.
close to I
There's
don't
no
know.
way.
There's no way, right? We keep saying that about stuff
I mean,
and
the reason I feel that way is because there's 2 listed, no sales,
yeah.
and there's been pre-sales selling on eBay for around 400. So I mean, and it's a lot of pre-sales on eBay. So it could
I
I don't know.
see
It's a
5-600 on TCGplayer before release.
really
Yeah.
and that's yeah that
I don't know. I mean, maybe dude, look at the prismatic
the box is so
SPC.
the box, dude, oh my god.
You know?
I don't even want to think about that. I got
Yeah.
a crazy story about that too. We'll get into that a different time.
Okay. But this
Um,
this I guess my bad. Go ahead.
which one? Go with.
Oh, I
You
would
want to
say
hear the
go.
story
No, no,
about
no,
it?
no. Just Destined Rivals because
Oh,
I actually it was announced. Like we didn't even get all this product really. This was this week. We didn't even mention that. Like we kind of just are talking about how it dropped, and it's been a while since we had our episode recorded, so it wasn't in the front of our minds, I guess.
yeah.
But this image was released. This was Monday, right? Because the initial ETB was released,
Yes.
which was so sick.
No, it was. Yeah, it was Monday.
It
It was
was,
Monday.
yeah.
Yes.
And then this image came out. And then all the images, all right,
Yes.
everybody's kind of like, okay, drops are coming. Like this is about to happen.
Yes.
And it did.
Yes.
And if you want
Dude.
to talk about what happened to you.
So, dude. So, I mean, obviously, we're in a couple Discord or a Discord server, couple Discord servers.
I'm not gonna lie, I left a couple weeks ago.
Oh, don't worry, I got you still.
I know, I just
But anyways,
yeah.
so it's pretty on top of things. Sometimes it's kind of spammy, but
Oh,
you know when stuff's about to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And they're talking it's getting talked about like, hey, this could happen any second, blah blah blah. So I had the link open. That's one fortunate thing. The link, I don't know how these people find these links, but it was nice to have the link. But the page was broken, it didn't exist, it said cannot find whatever. And I'm
Yep.
sitting here, I'm like, okay, hopefully this link is legit, hopefully this link works. And I'm just sitting there, and somehow I was already I was already through the queue, and we had talked about this because like we were like, hey, I'm in the queue, and you're like, I'm in the queue too, and then we were both through it, and
Yeah.
you were like, I don't see anything. I was like, I don't see anything. So dude, I just happened to refresh, and it popped up. I added it to cart. I checked out, and then it was ping, 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 ping,
Dude, you
and
were
it
one
started
of the
going
first
nuts.
ones.
Dude, I was already through and checked out, and I was like, okay, I gotta try to get back in and get another one.
Yep.
Because it was limit of one. And I was like, obviously, I got to get you one, like right off
Yeah,
the.
yeah,
I was
yeah,
like, I got to get at
exactly.
least one
Yeah.
more.
Yeah. Yep.
So I go back, and it kept giving me error at checkout with my card. Blah blah blah. I was like, maybe they have like some kind of card check or address check. I don't know.
Yep.
So I hop in at yeah my wife's account because I made her make one for this exact reason. And I same thing. I got in the cart, and it just I couldn't check out.
I think it was billing
By that time,
address.
I think it's
I think they were limited it by billing address.
dude,
That's what I saw.
which is awesome. I love it.
Yeah.
It's great. Like I'm fine with it. I have nowhere else to ship. I have to get a hold of my neighbors and
That's what I'm saying. Like I want I was okay. Okay, so they obviously used to be a limit of 4 because that's a case on these pre-orders for
Yes.
ETBs, and then 2 because of the craze. 1, I honestly understand for this set, but that doesn't mean I'm
Yep.
okay with it. I want 2. I want 2. Like,
Yeah.
if I
Yes,
ever want to
exactly.
open one, or if I just want to keep one sealed, if I
You
want
got
to
it.
sell one down the road, keep one,
Got it.
whatever it is.
And I'm sure it'll be on my shelf here soon, but it's like I'm not now at this point. I'm not gonna lie. The promo card, I think it's horrible. So I mean, Wobbuffet's awesome, but like the promo itself, I don't really like it.
You don't like the art?
So dude, I'm just not. I'm not a huge fan of, like, how they use the grunts, dude. Like, I don't know. There's something about it. I don't like it. Because like I mean, it was what
Yeah.
it was when did Wobbuffet make its appearance in? And it was like Orange Islands, right? Is that when they, or was it later on? I don't remember.
I mean, it had to be around then. Orange Islands. It might
It's
have been
pretty early
right
on. It was
before
like,
that. Yeah.
so like it would have been so cool, and then you posted that somebody had changed the faces of Jesse and James, and like
Yeah,
it was
that's
all
right.
like
It
that
was
would look
so
so
good.
cool, and it's
Exactly.
yeah, it was so good, and like the nostalgia would have been there, the card would have been nice, but it's the Rocket Grunts, and it's like, okay, yes, it's fine,
I feel you
but
on
I'm not
that.
gonna rip a PC ETB. I'll rip another one and just sit on that promo. I don't know. I
Yeah, I'm
don't.
with you. I'm not opening that. Like, no way.
I love the box more than the promo. Like the box is sick.
Dude, the box is so clean. The regular one was
So good.
clean, and I was literally like almost typing a message to you. Like, I already know it's gonna be red. The other one's gonna be like red themed. Like,
Oh man.
you could just picture it immediately, and sure enough, it was.
Yeah.
Like, dude, too easy.
The box is sweet.
Yes. So that's like the
So
good side
that's
of it. Like, we both got a box,
yeah.
right?
Lots of bad though.
We didn't get a booster box. So here's my side, my experience. I'm at the office. I'm at work. But I know it's coming. You're messaging me. I'm locked in on Twitter. Everybody who works from a computer or works from home, whatever, or doesn't work or wasn't at work, whatever it may be, was ready. Everybody's ready for this
Yes.
because we know it's coming,
Yes.
and that's kind of the problem. And I think a couple days before that, they dropped the Lilies box on Pokemon Center. Same thing. They've been limiting everything
Yep.
to one. We both got one.
Yep.
Hype. Wait, what did we miss? We missed something recently. Oh,
We
the
missed the
SPC.
prismatic
Oh my god, never mind.
SPC.
Anyway, so I am also refreshing. I'm already logged in on my phone, logged in on the computer. Both things are going. Very similar situation. I'm like refreshing, but then I get put in the queue. Get through the queue. I'm like, okay, thank you, thank you. It's still in stock. All right, let's go. Checking out. The little Pokeball is just loading. I'm just like,
Oh my god.
I'm like, just confirm. Like, it's the last step. It's literally just loading. I'm like, what is happening?
Oh no.
I'm like looking on my third screen. I'm like, I'm logged in over here. Maybe it's like not letting me check out. I left that up, whatever. And I refreshed the page over here to the left, not the one that's checking out. And I got through and checked out on that one before that one loaded.
That's crazy,
Yes.
dude.
I was
That's
like,
so bad.
dude, I thought I was
You know,
screwed.
so it's funny you bring that up.
Yeah.
I have had multiple tabs open on my computer at one time, and I've had Firefox open and Chrome up at the same time, just in case, because sometimes Chrome was working faster
Yeah.
and than Firefox. So I had Chrome open, and this was, I think it was during the Journey Together PCTBs, and then I had a Firefox tab opened, and dude, I as soon as I closed the Firefox one, it went through. Like, I don't know if they can pick up multiple logins. I don't know, man, but there might
Dude,
be
there's
something
got to be
to that.
something to that, right? Yeah.
I think there is, because the same thing. I had Chrome and Firefox open on my computer, but that was on my Wi-Fi, and then I had my phone not connected to my Wi-Fi. So I don't know, man.
Dude,
I don't know if it's
same
like if they're
here.
picking up their
Same
IP.
here. I disconnect
And
from
I
the
checked out
Wi-Fi.
on my phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I checked out on my phone before the computer, and I was like, "What
Oh,
the
that's
hell?" I was like, I was
crazy.
in
My
queue.
phone wasn't loading.
Yes, dude. I no. This was back. This was
Oh, okay,
last
okay,
set.
okay. Yeah,
But
still.
I don't know if they knew the IP and they wouldn't let me check out because they seen I was logged in, but I
Well,
was logged in on my phone. So
maybe.
I still checked out faster. I was like, why the hell did that go faster than the computer when I was already through on the computer? I
That's
don't know,
got
man.
my
It might be
dude.
easier just to
It's got my
maybe just
wheels
have one
spinning.
tab open.
Yeah, maybe it is. Maybe it is. I can't remember if I already had
That's just
another tab open or not when it stopped loading. I don't remember. I feel like I might have, but either way, I got through, refreshed it, and it allowed me to. I didn't even have to wait in the queue again, which was crazy.
That's I've
It,
noticed that too. If you're through, you can
dude,
refresh,
dude, I know. And
and
you know what
but
the part?
it's super
It's
risky
so
though,
risky
man.
because it will throw you back in the queue randomly. And
Will.
dude, guess what?
Yep.
You know what probably messes people up? Everybody was trying to get back in and buy another one, right?
Yep.
And that's just more people in the queue that shouldn't be and don't need to be.
Yep.
And what we don't know, whoever's in the queue who's trying to check out for a second time and get a second booster bundle on someone else's account, which is totally fine. And I don't, if you're sitting there and you're buying 10 or like limit of
Yeah.
2 and you're getting 10, like screw you, bro. Like,
Yeah, that's
whatever.
trash.
Like, come
But
on.
like,
Like,
if you want to,
yeah.
I was trying to get extras for
Yeah.
other people
Yes.
to start. Like, it wasn't even
Exactly.
for me, you know. Like,
No,
I was like,
exactly.
okay, limit of one, and there's multiple people I want to get a box for it. It's like, okay, I can't. You know, I'd prefer to have two to start off, just because of the keep one, open one, whatever. Well, then I'm like, open, you get one. I know my neighbor's huge into Team Rocket. I wanted
Dude,
to get him one because I knew he was.
I was going to say, sorry, I kind of just cut in there.
No, dude, you're good. Yeah, it's just trash, and it's like it just gives me a whole nother point. It's like this set is so sought after, and
Because
there's
there's
real
literally
fans of
people
it that
that can't
yeah,
that aren't online at 9 or 10 a.m. on Monday morning. Like they
exactly,
cannot.
man, and it's like
You're just screwed.
sucks.
And I feel for everybody. And that's part of the statement. They said that they will be stocking more. I think they said the same thing about the prismatic ETBs. But it's just
Yeah,
the
where are those at?
two things. Let me talk about the neighbor thing because I remember your neighbor. We were in Discord that one night, and when we were playing tournament, just playing some TCG. I think I was playing Lugia, and I had that sweet 6 prize turn or something. And he was talking about the rocket set because it just kind of came out.
Yeah,
This was around December time frame. I
yep,
remember that. Is that who you're talking about? Is that the same person?
yeah. Oh,
Okay,
that's
I
him.
figured. Yeah.
Shout out Ben.
Hey Ben. Ben's a homie. And I feel
We'll get
bad.
you one, buddy. Don't worry.
Dude, we gotta
We'll
get
get you a
Ben. We gotta
box.
get Ben at ETB. Like that's all he wants. Like that's
Uh,
what sucks. It's like, dude, everybody
exactly,
should be able
dude.
to
That's
get
what
one.
sucks.
Dude, everybody should be able to get one.
That's
And
what's
I had
it's
one more
awful.
thing. That was the first thing. Second thing is things will never be the same now because of the bots and as many people who have always had their eyes on this stuff since I'm talking about in the future. They've always had their eyes on this stuff because they know how valuable the Pokemon Center ETBs or Pokemon Center exclusive things are going to
Yep.
be. They're always going to be watching these restocks, and the bots are always going to alert them.
Yep.
It's just gonna
Unless we get to a point where Pokemon Center is like, or Pokemon Company in general is like, yo, we have to 10x our production of these boxes. Something crazy, like make it so the PC ETBs are this like the ones that are easier to get or just easy to get. Like you can just go on and order it. You know, like there should be a massive stock. They should have stockpiles of this shit. If
that's
we get to that point, that's great. Like that's what I'm looking for.
that's
Because
ultimately
again,
what. Yeah.
it'll take longer for the prices to increase, kind of like it like back in the day. But
Yes.
at some point, it will still go up. It will just take way longer. Right
Like
now, it takes
normal.
2 days, and it's
Yeah.
normal.
Yeah.
Like I would rather take 2 years to become valuable instead of
Well,
2 days. Like
that
2 days, great, that's awesome.
dude, that's the thing. When we started collecting a few years ago for sealed stuff, that's what we anticipated, and that's what
Yeah,
normally
yep,
happens. This is the most absurd
yep.
crap anybody's ever seen, and we know that. But that's another thing.
This is not normal.
That's another thing. Back to the 80% cash. I was like, dude, that was market
Yeah,
price last week. Like, I'm cool with it.
right.
Like, dude, who cares? Like,
Oh,
oh, dude, it's just weird, man. It's weird. There's
so
just so
very
many
weird
eyes on
time.
it, and people know how lucrative it can be. Really.
I think I think it gets fixed. I don't want to guess how long it takes, but I will. I'm gonna guess. So if we're saying they could have started printing Rocket or Destined Rivals in, let's say, August, or what would have been, we said August, right? Like 9 months ago.
Yeah.
So if they started printing that then, Surging Sparks was what? Was it September or was it end of August? Now I don't remember.
Release day, it was November.
Oh, it was way past it.
November 8th.
So I'm guessing that by this time, maybe spring of next year, we'll start seeing $100 booster boxes again.
I'll say $120 will be the new low.
Okay.
I'll say that.
I can see that. And that was pretty normal. 120 was pretty normal. 100 was crazy. That was like you had to find a deal.
Yeah. I'll say
120. I'll go
120
with
will
120.
kind of be back. 120 to 130, and that still sucks, but it is what it is at this point. Maybe we'll see a little bit. Maybe we will see 100, 110 at first when there's just too much and all these people are leaving.
That's what we need.
And then it'll stabilize around 120, 130.
Now, when will we see going on Pokemon Center and getting an ETB without a queue, without all this bullshit? Like, when do you think that'll happen?
Dude,
that might be too. That might never happen. I don't think
that
might
be a year and a half
happen.
from now. Maybe never again.
I do think we see normal prices on boxes. I think we see booster bundles starting to become more available. Like, you'll be able to order it. You won't have to like sit there on your computer and refresh. I can leave this Discord. I can turn off the Twitter notifications. I think it might take a year, but I think we'll be there next year this time. Summer by next year, I think for sure.
Yeah. The only thing I have to add to that is next year is going to be the 30-year anniversary. We're going to probably get the...
Oh, God.
But they have time.
Never mind.
No, we're not cooked. They have time.
You're right, they do.
And there's going to be so much of that shit printed, bro. There's going to be
you are absolutely
so
correct.
much of the 30th. Are you kidding me? They're starting that shit now.
Yes.
They're like 9 months.
Yes,
no, we need to start printing it now.
Maybe that's the reset point.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's the reset point because it's usually a summer release, I think.
Okay.
It's like a mini set. It'll be a summer release. 30-year anniversary is officially going to be in February, but also Gen 10 is going to be it's highly anticipated for next year. Gen 10 30th anniversary. They know.
Perfect timing.
They're like, we gotta print this shit.
And dude, if they don't, oh my God, what? There's no way, right? I'm just being pessimistic here. There's no way they are not ahead of this. They have to be ahead of this.
At this point, they know. And they're not going to lose money. They're the number one media franchise in the world. We know that. Like, they're not. This shit's going to sell. Always does. Okay. Are you kidding me?
We're back.
Distributors are never going to stop buying.
Next year, we're back.
Yeah. And
get what you can now, everyone, because it's going to be kind of hard. But
something we talked about the other night too. It's the last thing, and then we can pack battle it, I think, or weekly watch it and then pack battle.
Right
on. Something we talked about the other night was I do think if you can get your hands on any of the Scarlet and Violet or Sword and Shield ETBs, booster boxes for a decent price, this is going to be one of the last eras for a while that's going to be good to buy cards because of how much printing they're going to do. So anything from 2024
2.0.
Exactly. Early 2024, maybe even mid 2024 and previous is going to be what to hold on to, because in 5 years that shit is going to be, all these booster boxes are going to be close to, I don't know, $700-800, maybe $1,000, a couple of the sets.
Imagine. I always look at the Cosmic Eclipse booster box. I found that picture I sent you.
Yeah. We'll have to share that on the pod one day. That's so funny.
Yeah.
So,
I
believe that. We'll see. We'll see.
So, I mean, we can do the weekly watch real fast.
Do it.
I told you my weekly watch before I knew you pulled this card.
I know.
But that's okay.
I know.
I'm probably gonna end up scooping it still, unless I pull it. But it's a Whale Lord, dude. I just love this card,
dude. Yeah, it's amazing.
And
it's amazing.
Here's the problem. So long story short, I'm gonna have to get two. I got other Dan, right? There's a long story about Whale Lord. I'll share that sometime.
Oh, okay.
I gotta get him one. It's shout out to him too.
Maybe I've heard that. I don't know. It's kind of familiar. Yeah.
I'm gonna scoop one up. I don't know. I will see if I open one.
Yeah, wait like a week, bro. It'll be a $15 card in a week.
Yeah, and I do like that I'm seeing like IRs in the 20s. It's fucking incredible. Like, we're not at 60, 70.
I mean, those are Japanese, but those are 15.
Yes.
Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. I thought you were hovering over that. Yeah, that's perfect. And dude, this is release day.
Right.
Gonna
So
go,
it'll just drop a little. It'll probably
dude,
drop. It'll probably be
wait 2
15, 20.
weeks. Yeah, a week or two.
Yeah.
Unless there's those psychos out there who just buying them all at 25 and won't let it go below 20. Like, dude, don't do that.
There's 80. There's 80 listed.
Yeah. 80?
That'd be
Holy. Yeah. Also check like eBay and Mercari too. Mercari, you can get it for cheaper.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
I like to purchase some cards on Mercari for sure. Yeah.
Oh.
So I mean,
anything?
yeah.
You already pulled the whole set,
dude. 2 booster boxes and 3 months. I did open up a lot of product though. I like this is the most stuff I haven't opened up this much of one set since I did open up quite a bit of prismatic. But that's just traumatic, dude. Just in comparison, now that I'm thinking about it, it really is traumatic evolutions.
It's awful. Traumatic evolutions. I love it.
It really is.
Traumatic evolutions. Let's refer to it as traumatic evolutions for now.
Yeah. I've seen different memes about that before though. So I'm not gonna take credit for it.
I stopped opening it. I think you know that.
I haven't opened it in weeks, like for sure. I was like, nah, I'm done.
Yeah.
Like, no. I didn't even open up any of those 2-pack blisters. I stopped before that. Like I'm like,
yeah, me either.
Yeah, no, there's no point.
I thought about it because I kind of want to put the EV in my binder, but no, I might not.
Exactly. Whatever. Me too. Let me share this. We already know. We saw it. It's like you said, it is really affordable. This is going to continue to drop, I would think. Is the Lily's Riombe? I don't know. I think it's or Rabambi. I don't know how to say it.
I always say Riombe. Dude,
but there's a B right there.
I've never noticed the B. I know. I've always read it Riombe just because.
Same.
I don't know.
Well, this says 21, but it's actually. I'm gonna call it Ribambi.
Yeah, so
anyways.
Ribambi. Yeah, $15.
Yeah,
$12.
Yeah, these aren't even Japanese listings. Yeah, like dude, this card's gonna be under $10 in no time.
Love it.
I do need this Noibat. Not gonna lie.
It's nice.
Need that.
Yeah, $12.
Dude,
I love seeing these prices kind of very affordable.
Very affordable. We love it. Okay, I'm gonna stop sharing this now.
It's because Dillon pulled all of them right off the rip.
Those are all my listings, actually.
Yeah, these are all his. He pulled 76 of them.
But this is the most I've opened since I want to say Paradox.
But dude, you were getting so much heat. Like, how do you stop?
Yeah,
it was actually fun.
This is the
best.
Back
to being fun.
This is the most fun I've had opening a set since 151 initial release.
Dude, pulling that Articuno felt so nice. Like,
dude,
was I think we brought that was one of the cards I brought up on a previous episode. I was like, I want this card.
Dude, you're like, this is the one card
I'm happy.
Yes, exactly.
It's the one card I wanted, and that's I got it. Like I'm anything else now is just a little mini win.
That's why I told you. I think exactly. I might have mentioned it before we started the pod, or no, it was, I don't know, whatever. Like, I got one for Danny at least, and then he sent the picture. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, you got it. Let's go.
Clutch.
Yeah, dude. So that's a weekly watch. We'll kind of watch prices over the next week. I'm sure we'll go over it next episode too. See where they're at.
Time for these bad boys. We're gonna do 2 today too.
Let's do it. Oh, we both got a Lily's and we both have an Ends.
No, I got a Hops.
Oh,
I got a Hop and a Lily.
I meant we both have
I'll
Lily's.
open the Lily first.
My bad.
Because I foreshadowed that possibly being a horrible card that I don't want.
Okay. Yeah, you're right.
All right.
Let's go, dude. Give us some hits.
All right. There's the energy. It's so awkward doing it this direction. We still have not set up our cameras. I don't think we ever will. This is fine.
We will. I swear.
One day. I don't know where we're at here. I think that was like 5. One more here. No, here it is. Last one. Oh,
dude! If we don't pull anything, it's gonna be so tragic.
I know. That's all right.
All right, I'm gonna rip open the end.
I get it.
The ends pack here. We'll alternate here. Dude, I bet I can go back and redeem these codes in all of our episodes.
Oh yeah, easy. I have a stack with all these codes in it, and one day I'm just gonna scan them, and I'm probably gonna scan a bunch of the ones I've
100%, dude.
Just by accident.
Oh shit, Wingle.
So,
Swin Hub.
yeah, I guess.
Shelmet. Stupid Shelmet. Oh, I haven't seen the Shelgon yet, actually, believe it or not. How have I not pulled a Shelgon? But, well, Lindsay could have, I guess. 2 Articunos, 1 Shelgon. Regular.
Like 151 Metapod.
Dude, speaking of the Metapod in this set, the artwork is really cool. It's just a base art. It's nothing crazy, but it is it's good artwork. Well, hollow and the restaurant.
At least the art on that card's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I know, dude. You already pulled.
I know. I'm not disappointed. I just like, dude. There's no way we pull all this heat tonight and none of it's on the pod.
Dude, I told you the one pack I saved for the blister I didn't pull anything from the first 5 packs. I was like, I'm opening this last pack, and it was the End's Restaurant.
Yeah.
So it could have been,
of course,
on the pod.
Of course.
A Caterpie, Magmar, Ops Wooloo, Eldum, Orbanite. Hops just, oh, dude, this is the Hops pack, dude.
Foreshadowing again. I want this to be a Zacian so bad. I'm not even gonna lie.
That'd be nuts. So
love the Lotad art.
Lotad. No,
little tease. No. Dude, you know what? Dude. There's still some weird shit
one more going on. Don't pull anything.
No.
What do you mean?
Look at the rest of that pack. Show it again. The rest of them.
What? Therapy.
Magmar. Listen, we're opening. Stop right there. We're opening packs. You don't have to show it anymore, but we're opening packs. And I swear, I did open like 5 Magmortars. And I wanted to ask you, when I saw the Magmar, it made me think of that. And I'm like, how do you say it's evolution? I was going to ask you mid pack.
Oh,
hey, how do you say it's evolution?
Magmortar, right?
How do you say it?
And then I pulled it.
Yeah.
Magmortar?
Magmortar. Yeah.
Magmortar.
I say Magmortar. But it could be Tar.
Magmortar?
But I think it's Magmortar. Even though it's AR, I think it's pronounced
I always say Magmortar because it's Magmar. I don't know.
Okay, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'll have to look at it.
I'm going to start looking up some of these pronunciations because some of them I'm way off.
Let's do it.
Like a total noob.
Anyways, that was more freaky to me than it was anybody else for sure. But I was like, dude, I swear there's still some weird stuff going on.
Dude, if you said it mid pack, that'd been hilarious. And then I pulled it, and then I said it. It's fine. I did pull a lot of hops though in that pack.
You did. It was definitely your boy's pack. All right, we're 0 for 3.
0 for 3.
About to be 0 for 4 because I think
another Shelmet. Another what?
Wait a minute,
dude. Are you? No way. No way. You just went Shelmet, Shelgon back to back in 2 packs.
Dude, are you kidding me? Look what else. Do you not remember? This was in the other pack too.
No way. You got 2 of the same exact packs.
Okay.
All right, that's a little different.
I probably did see a Shelgon at least like 3 times. I just didn't pay attention. I was looking at all the heat.
That was crazy.
That was really weird. I was like, wait, did I open a pack or not? Did I just pick up the stack here?
Yeah, I thought you grabbed the wrong stack.
Cloth is cool.
R.I.P. Cloth deck.
Maractus is kind of cool. Like the ability. That was it. That was.
I'm gonna open one more. Just
dude, send us home. Yeah, god damn, send us home. Open one more.
Right, want me to go left side or right side? I got the whole box over here.
You don't want me picking, honestly.
I'm gonna go right side.
Yeah, good call. Yeah, honestly, the only reason go ahead.
I'm gonna end up opening all these packs here probably tonight. Maybe tomorrow.
Dude, send me the hits, please. Can't wait to see them.
I got Remoraid. Airblast.
Kecleon's cool.
Kecleon. Torchic. Up again, dude. Get away from him. He's everywhere. Hillary? Barrett?
Be a hop station EX or something. Oh, I thought it was EX.
No, you got cooked over 5. That's crazy.
Bro, we are the worst pack
we are
battlers
awful
on YouTube, bro. I swear. On Spotify, whatever you want to say.
Bad.
Dude, we're so bad. We just never get the right
One
packs.
day.
No, not even, bro. It's always gonna be
at least people know we're not just
stacking packs. Yeah, exactly. We're definitely not. I mean, come on.
We have the best card we pulled was that one random
Janine
trainer I pulled.
Yeah.
Or Janine's secret
King
art.
Con EX last week or some shit. Like, come on, bro. What are we doing?
Oh God.
I'm about to throw a Charizard in one of these packs. I'm kidding. It's a joke.
Reseal it. Some tape.
Exactly. Well, that's evidence. We definitely don't. Well,
too much work.
Let me know if you pull anything else, right? We'll talk about it next week as well. Like I said, we're gonna have a guest. Most likely. We just gotta lock in the day. So
yep.
we think that's gonna happen, and so stay tuned for that. Is episode 10, kind of celebrating double digits. It's a good friend of mine, homie.
Yep.
He's coming into town for the Atlanta Regional, which is also in 2 weeks. As always, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Hope you pulled a ton of heat. Let us know in the comments. Potentially,
you can be the first one to comment.
You can be the first one to organically comment on the podcast.
Yes.
It'll be a huge W. Seriously though, let us know if you pulled any heat, if you pulled anywhere near to the heat we did, because it's insane, right? It's insane. So, and if you did, if you like the content, definitely drop a follow, like it, subscribe. We'd appreciate it. Growing slowly but surely. You got anything?
Yep. Nope.
Yes? All right.
Thumbed it up.
Sweet. We'll see you guys next week. Peace out.
Yep. See ya.